What's up, guys? I'm DK Wrestler, and in today's video, I'm going to be ranking every Fortnite Funko Pop released thus far.
Like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Where's the notification bell?
It's to the right of you.
Oh.
So like I said, in today's video, I'm going to be ranking every single Fortnite Funko Pop that has been released thus far by Funko through the Tiermaker website. Now, depending on when you're watching this, currently there are around, I think the total number is around 60 Funko Pops in the Fortnite lineup for this video today, including the Street Fighter Fortnite collab 2-pack involving Bright Bomber and Ryu. So without further ado, let's move over and let's check out the Tiermaker website and rank every Fortnite Funko Pop.
Alrighty, so here we go, guys. We are going to rank every Fortnite Funko Pop that has been made thus far through the Tiermaker website. But the categories we're going to look at first, from worst to best, are bad, could have been better, not bad, really good, and the top tier being Victory Royale, the exact words that are on your screen when you win a game of Fortnite. So we might as well kick off with the very first pop in the lineup in numerical order for the games lineup is Black Knight, and I'm going to put this under could have been better. It's an alright looking skin, and I think what could have been better is that they could have just easily added some sort of pickaxe to it, and I think it would have been a much better pop in my opinion. Then we got ourselves Bright Bomber, both the common and the Amazon exclusive metallic version, and I'm going to put this both in not bad, and it's mainly because it's not a bad looking skin. My only gripe for at least the metallic one is that the only thing that they added for metallic is the pickaxe. Although the pickaxe is very detailed, I just felt it wasn't really necessary for Funko just to make a specification on this pop per se, but some of the other ones I do fully understand on some of those specifications. Next up, we have the Target exclusive codename ELF, and I'm going to put this... You know what? I'm actually going to put this under really good. Even though it's a little bit simplistic, I do like the posing that's involved. Next up, we have ourselves the Walmart exclusive Crack Shot, and this will be the first pop under Victory Royale. I really enjoy the look of this skin. Obviously, Crack Shot is a nutcracker, and executing it in pop form is very awesome. It's very detailed. They added the candy cane pickaxe, and especially the posing going on alongside with Crack Shot holding the pickaxe, I think is really awesome. Next up, we have ourselves Cuddle Team Leader, the common and the flocked version that was exclusive to GameStop, and I'm going to put, obviously, the flocked version under Victory Royale, and there's no specific order here, so I'm not saying Crackshot is entirely better than Cuddle Team Leader, although I actually do think that Crackshot is better than Cuddle Team Leader as terms of the design of the skin. And then I'll still put the original one, the common one, under really good. They're really unique skins. First of all, it's a very popular skin, especially if you are a female playing Fortnite. It's a very popular skin. It's already cool when it was non-flocked, but adding the flocking looks really good. I have seen the flocked one in person, and I know how nice the flocking is, so I do appreciate that with this pop. Next up, we have ourselves the High Rise Assault Trooper, and I'm going to put this under could have been better, and it's mainly because they could have done a better skin than simply this plain and simplistic skin like High Rise Assault Trooper. I mean, I thought about putting this under bad, but there is a much better suitable pop to go under the bad category per se, which I'll actually go to that right now instead of saving it for last. The newest Fortnite pop, I guess, is the Ryu and Bright Bomber 2-pack that was the Fortnite and Street Fighter crossover. It should have never been made. We should get newer skins and not just repeats of older skins that might have not sold well in Funko Pop form and then slapping them into a 2-pack with another licensor. I know Street Fighter has a license to have skins on Fortnite, but I mean, this is not what we wanted for new Fortnite pops, so it should have never been made. That's why it's under bad. Next up, we have ourselves Love Ranger, both the common and the Best Buy exclusive metallic version, and I'm going to put this, where am I going to put Love Ranger? I think I will put both of them under not bad. There's not really much of a difference. I mean, it has a little bit of a darker tone when it's metallic, which I do like because I believe the top part of that skin is supposed to be mainly made of stone, so I do like that. But I mean, the posing is a little meh. I mean, it's okay. Next up, we have ourselves Mary Marauder, and I'm gonna put this under really good. I really love the idea of this skin where it's a gingerbread man, and I think it definitely could have been under Victory Royale if there was a pickaxe to go along with Mary Marauder, because of the fact that I know with this skin, and especially I think there's a girl version of this skin, that there is a specific like gingerbread like pickaxe that goes along with the skin. So I don't know why they didn't do a pickaxe along with this, but overall, the overall design and how it may be the most perfect pop as terms to comparing a Funko Pop to the actual skin on a Fortnite character. This is as best as you're going to get as terms to 100% accuracy, in my opinion. Next up, we have ourselves Moonwalker, and I'm going to put this skin under not bad. I mean, it's an okay looking skin. I mean, it's cool. She's wearing glasses while wearing a astronaut outfit, but I mean, she's just got her arms to the side, and I mean, it could have been under, could have been better, but I do like this especially much better than the High-Rise Assault Trooper and especially Black Knight. Next up, we have ourselves Omega, and I'm going to put Omega under not bad. I mean, it looks very similar to the Black Knight that we talked about earlier, but I think it's just the mask design that makes it a little better. Next up, we have ourselves Raptor, and I'm going to put him under not bad. I mean, it's kind of simplistic like High-Rise Assault Trooper, but I do like the variety of colors involved with this skin, like the yellow hat and especially the yellow gloves involved, and then you have the brown and black outfit there too. I think it looks pretty decent, and I know it is a pretty popular skin when it comes to Fortnite. Next up, we have ourselves Red Nose Raider, and I'm gonna put this skin under really good. I think they did an excellent job. I always love when Funko does pops of certain skins with the pickaxes, and then just overall the design with the Christmassy outfit and then the antlers involved, and especially on the nose and how it's red also. I think it's really good, and honestly, I might consider just moving this up to Victory Royale later on in this video. So now we have Skull Trooper, which has 3 versions. We have a common version, a glow-in-the-dark exclusive to Walmart, and then we have a purple Skull Trooper that is exclusive to E3 in 2020. I'm gonna put regular Skull Trooper under really good. I do appreciate the look of this skin, especially because this is one of those skins that I feel looks better in the Funko Pop form than it does in the actual skin form on Fortnite. The glow-in-the-dark version, I'm going to put under not bad because I know there is a glow-in-the-dark version of the skin when you buy it, where it's like, okay, you can use a regular one, or there's one that glows. It's kind of one of those skins where you have 2 options. And then with the purple Skull Trooper, I'm actually going to put it under Victory Royale. And the main reason is because there's kind of like an inside joke between my co-host MD Shady and I on what this looks like. Plus, I do like the colorway of both the purple and the black, especially with the white eyes just really popping out from those 2 dark colors there. I do appreciate the look of this pop, and I knew that one of the Skull Troopers had to be on that Victory Royale category just because of the popularity that Skull Trooper has had not only in Fortnite but in Funko Pop also. Next up, we have ourselves Tower Recon Specialist, and I'm gonna put the skin under could have been better. It's basically the girl version of the High-Rise Assault Trooper. I mean, it just looks like a regular character on some sort of other video game. It's nothing as appealing as we've seen with a lot of different skins on Fortnite. Next up, we have ourselves Dark Voyager, which there is a common version and a glow-in-the-dark version exclusive to New York Comic Con 2019, shared with Target, I believe. And I'm gonna put okay, I will end up putting this, okay, could have been better, and that's for both of them. I mean, it just doesn't seem as appealing as a lot of the skins that we are going to be talking about on this ranking video. Next up, we have ourselves Rex, like I mentioned, and we have a common version and then a glow-in-the-dark version exclusive to Target, and I'm gonna put regular version under really good, and then I'm gonna put the glow-in-the-dark one also in really good. No specific order, although I would say that it probably would go in front of it because green is a great color, glow in the dark. And the reason I thought about putting the glow in the dark version under Victory Royale, but I just don't see it as better of a skin than, let's say, Red Nose Raider and especially Mary Marauder, which I really respect. So I didn't want to put it right up Victory Royale. Next up, we have ourselves Burnout, which I'm going to put this under not bad. I mean, the overall skin attire is not too bad. I mean, it's clearly meant to be like a race car driver, and I do like the pickaxe, of course, but it's just not that appealing in my opinion compared to, let's say, a Love Ranger or a Skull Trooper for that matter for this section. Next up, we have ourselves Zoe, and I'm going to put this one under really good. I love the attention to detail involved where you got the bright green hair, you have the attire and hat that's related to like candy. I really like these kinds of skins where like it's not so simplistic, like let's say, like I've mentioned already, like High Rise Assault Trooper or Tower Recon Specialist. You have this really cool attire that just involves something that you might like. So in this case, it's candy. So I really enjoy the way the skin looks. And now as I think about this skin and then I think about what I said about Red Nose Raider earlier, I'm going to move Red Nose Raider up to Victory Royale. Next up, we have ourselves the regular Raven, and I'm actually going to put this under could have been better. I thought about not bad, but because the way the eyes look, I felt like it could have been better by adding a glow-in-the-dark specification just because of how well those eyes glow already. I feel like adding that glow-in-the-dark specification would have made it to at least not bad. Next up, we have ourselves Havoc, and this skin is going to go under could have been better. I mean, it looks very similar to the Raptor skin, and I put it in the category one less because Havoc just has like a straight up gray camouflage outfit. It's not as bright and appealing as the Raptor one. Next up, we have ourselves Sparkle Specialist, and I'm going to put this one under not bad. I really like the detail involved with kind of like the face paint, I would say, across her eye, and then like the blue hair and with the outfit and especially a pickaxe. But it's just not one of my personal favorite skins, which is why it's not going high up. Next up, we have ourselves Triceratops, and I'm going to put her under not bad. I mean, clearly it is the female version of Rex, and I mean, the overall detail looks pretty sweet, but I felt like they could have done something a little better, like example, a different posing like they did with Rex, instead of just arms to the side. Next up, we have ourselves Valor, and I'm going to put her under not bad. I mean, it's a pretty detailed skin, and especially in Funko Pop form, it is pretty detailed, but I don't know, there's something about it that just does not scream that it should be a really good skin, but not bad. Next up, we have ourselves Dark Vanguard, and I'm gonna put Dark Vanguard, which is a glow-in-the-dark pop and common, under could have been better. It's pretty much exactly the same skin as the Dark Voyager, except it has a glow-in-the-dark specification being a common instead of having to make a Comic-Con exclusive version where there is a glow-in-the-dark specification. Next up, we have ourselves Ragnarok, and I'm going to put this under really good. The detail involved is really nice, involved with the head sculpt and adding that pickaxe once again, and the outfit's detailed. And with the common version, or not the common, I should say the Walmart exclusive version that was a Pop and Tea bundle, I gotta put it under could have been better, and it's because I know exactly what they could have done that made it better, and that's make the more like red lava version that they did in a recent like item shop bundle purchase where you pay, I believe it's like $21.99. It comes with a bunch of different skins and it's like magma versions, and it would have been red. I think that would have been much better and added that glow in the dark specification. Next up, we have ourselves Dripped, and I'm gonna put the skin under not bad. Realistically, if I was specifically ranking these, this could have been like not bad at the beginning or really good at the end because the head sculpt's really nice, the posing's nice with the axe in the one hand, and especially what's going on with his hand on the other one. Once again, it's not entirely one of my favorite skins, but it does look really nice and detailed. Next up, we have ourselves the E3 2019 glow-in-the-dark Battlehound, and I'm going to put this under not bad. This is a pretty decent looking skin, and especially in Funko Pop form, I kind of like the attention to detail they added by having the green eyes glow. I think that's really cool, but there's something about it where, once again, it's not entirely a like appealing skin to me compared to a lot of the skins that Fortnite has done, especially in Funko Pop form. Next up, we have pretty much what will be our first and only non-skin Fortnite pop, and that is the Loot Llamas. And I mean, okay, what do I do? I'm going to put regular Loot Llama under really good because it's cool to have something very refreshing like that where it's not just a skin, it's something else involved in the game, but they were able to make it pretty well. We have the glow-in-the-dark version, which I'm going to put it under could have been better because realistically, I don't think they should have ever made a glow-in-the-dark version, considering that I'm pretty sure the eyes are the only thing that glow, or maybe the blue parts, I don't exactly remember. Even though I should rank this higher realistically because I believe it is the most expensive Fortnite pop in the entire set. And then I'm going to put the 10-inch version under not bad, mainly because it gives more, I don't want to say gives more of an accuracy to the size of a Loot Llama, because I think the Loot Llama is a pretty large-sized item in the game. But I think having the 10-inch version, and especially having it out of box, would look really cool if you have a bunch of Fortnite collectibles. Next up, we have ourselves DJ Yonder, and I'm going to put this skin under not bad for the Funko Pop. I mean, the head sculpt is really what saves it from not going to could have been better, because the positioning of the body is not entirely the greatest, but I do like the little attention to detail in terms of the pants and the shoes. Next up, we have ourselves Tomato Head, and right at the beginning, I know it's not specifically ordered, but this is my favorite skin of all time on Fortnite. I really love the attention to detail they did for this pop, adding the pickaxe where it's just a giant-sized pizza slicer with cheese coming off of the end there. I think they did a great job there. The way they executed the head sculpt in Funko Pop form, the attire. Next up, we have Leviathan, and I'm going to put this under really good. There's nothing really much going on with Leviathan as it is, but I do like the facial expression involved with the head mold and how it's inside of the space helmet. The fish looks really nice, and I think that what really makes up for it, if it was just like a normal like astronaut, kind of like what you got with Moonwalker, I think it would have been under not bad. Next up, we have ourselves PANDA Team Leader, obviously meaning Panda Team Leader, and this is going to go under really good. If I were to rank these specifically, it would be much better than the regular version that's under really good, and then the flocked one just goes higher up because of it being flocked. I mean, maybe in the near future they will do a flocked version of this skin. I don't exactly know, but overall, Funko capitalizing on the popularity of Cuddle Team Leader by making a different skin version was very smart, because I do believe this pop actually sold pretty well when it released. Next up, we have ourselves Peely, and I'm going to put Peely under... Okay. I thought about putting it under not bad because of how simplistic it is, but I did put it under really good because they did a pretty decent job with some of the details, like the peels slightly going down the sides there of essentially Peely, who is a banana. I think what would have been better and could have either more realistically been under really good or even went to Victory Royale is if they did different Peely skins, like example Agent Peely, or even my favorite version of Peely being Peely Bone. I think that would have been phenomenal if they did those versions of Peely in Funko Pop form. Next up, we have ourselves Frozen Raven, and I'm going to put this under not bad. The other one is under could have been better, but I put this one under not bad because of the different colorway involved with this skin. And even though it would look much better if it was a glow-in-the-dark pop, I do like the colors involved much more than what we have with the regular one. Next up, we have Fish Stick, and I'm going to put the skin under not bad. I mean, they did a not bad job, especially adding that creepy mouth that Fish Stick has. Next up, we have ourselves Giddy Up, and I'm going to put this under not bad. Not entirely one of my favorite skins, but it's a really cool skin at the same time, considering that he is riding a Loot Llama, and it's kind of like an inflatable outfit where it's supposed to be the Loot Llama feet, but it's actually his. Next up, we have Wild Card, and I'm going to put this under not bad. It's very simplistic, but it's very detailed at the same time because of the mask involved and how it's essentially supposed to represent a different card, like the diamond. So I think that's a pretty decent skin. Next up, we have ourselves the San Diego Comic-Con 2020 shared with Walmart exclusive Ripley, and I'm putting this under Victory Royale. This is a sweet looking Funko Pop. I love the head mold involved with Ripley, and even though it's a little bit of a simplistic posing with like the clinching of the fist there, I think they did a great job. I know it was actually a top selling Fortnite pop compared to a lot of the lineup. Next up, we have ourselves 8 Ball, and I'm gonna put this skin under not bad. I mean, I do like the idea of the skin. It's just a simple black outfit, and then it is the 8-ball as the face. I think that's really all you need. I mean, this could have been better skin, but the uniqueness to it is why it's under not bad. Next up, we have ourselves the zombie ghoul trooper, and I'm also going to put this under not bad. I thought about putting this under really good, especially with the head sculpt, but it's in a simplistic posing, which is why it's under not bad. Next up, we have ourselves Galaxy, and I'm going to put this under really good. I really enjoy the way that they pulled off this skin, the way they made the eyes pop out, and especially the whole outfit and how you can, I guess, see the galaxy there in the background with like the purple with the stars in it. Next up, we have ourselves Scratch, and I'm going to put Scratch under could have been better. And the reason is because even though this is the, I guess, secondary skin, I'll call it, to 8-ball, I felt like this would have been better if this was a chase figure to 8-ball instead of making a separate different pop for it. Otherwise, I felt like it should have not really been made. Next up, we have ourselves Blackheart, and I'm going to put this under really good. It is a very detailed skin. I love the whole pirate themed outfit. You got the hook on the one hand, the peg leg for one of his legs, and especially how you have that like aqua blue eyeball there that just really pops out from the entire skin and just the beard overall. A really detailed pop, which is why it's under really good. Next up, we have ourselves Ultima Knight, which I'm going to put this under not bad. And I mean, overall, the skin isn't bad. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is a skin that was involved in the Save the World campaign mode, which is why I believe Funko made it. And I mean, if they would have done some sort of other pose and then maybe possibly added glow in the dark for the eyes because they look like they glow, I think it could have been a little bit better, but I still don't think it would make it under really good in my opinion. Next up, we have ourselves the Scientist, and I'm going to put this under not bad. I mean, the head sculpt is very detailed with the red, but I know also the Scientist, even as I'm recording this, is a part of the Fortnite storyline, which is understandable of why Funko made the pop. I mean, the posing's pretty decent, but I don't know exactly what would make this much better to go higher than not bad. Next up, we have ourselves Bash, and I'm actually going to put this under really good. For the longest time, I wasn't entirely a fan of the way this pop looked, and I love the head sculpt involved, but I think what could have been under Victory Royale is possibly changing up the pose, maybe adding a pickaxe to it, but I think it's a really good Fortnite pop. Next up, we have ourselves Shadow Midas, and I'm going to put this under not bad. And it's not the skin's fault. It's actually the best version of Midas that Fortnite has made. And then Funko chose this version, which is really nice. I think it's the simplicity of it, which is why it's not that high. Next up, we have ourselves Eternal Voyager, and I'm going to put this under really good. And mainly because of the way the head sculpt looks. I really like when Funko does these cool head sculpts with pops, especially when it's skeleton heads. The way they did it here with Eternal Voyager, and I believe it's the flames that go on top there for the head there. I think it's really awesome. The posing could have been a little better, which is why I don't think it's under Victory Royale, but overall, it's a really good pop. Next up, we have ourselves Meowskulls, and I'm going to put this... just for the heck of it, I will put under really good because, I mean, Meowskull was a pretty popular skin when it released. I believe not too long ago, it was a part of like a Chapter 2 skin, while a lot of these are just Chapter 1 skins that Funko has released for Pops. And I think it's really good because it's everything that you need. It's obviously the cat head, and it's doing the like muscle pose because his name is Meowskulls. It's a pun for muscles, but it's a cat. And then I guess last but not least, because we already put the newest pop being the 2-pack for Street Fighter and Fortnite into the bad category, is Tina. And I'm going to put the skin under not bad. The overall simplicity of the human character is still good, and the outfit is very detailed with the boom on her shirt and especially holding a stick of dynamite. And that is every single Fortnite Funko Pop that Funko has done thus far. Obviously, depending on when you're watching this, there could be some missing, which let me know in the comment section below of a pop I did not mention from the Fortnite lineup and where I would put this on a ranking list, or possibly we could do a part 2 of this down the line.
Anyways, guys, that is going to be the end of today's video. If you enjoyed today's video on me ranking every Fortnite Funko Pop released thus far, make sure you smash that like button, comment in the comment section below, and let me know, do you agree or disagree with my ranking list? And as said in the little intro, make sure you press the subscribe button for more content like this video in the future, and press the little bell beside it to be notified of when that future content gets released. But anyways, guys, Thank you for watching today's video and hope to see you guys next time. 1, 2, 3, I'm out of here.
Follow us on all of our social media platforms on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at A Funko Popcast. If you want to check out some of our other content that's featured on our channel, you can click either the playlist that's on your screen right now featuring previous episodes of our weekly podcast, A Funko Popcast, or we have suggested a video for you guys in relation to today's video.